Hey, this is Nate at Music Villa, Bozeman, Montana. Today I'm going to show you how to put some strings on your guitar so you can do it at home. All right, so first we're going to get the strings off. I just go ahead and loosen them all up. So the string winder, there's a couple of different types. You got the Jim Dunlop, the real inexpensive one. It's been around forever. I'm going to use this one from Music Nomad. It's called the Grip Winder. It's super smooth. It can fit pretty much any tuning button, mandolin, whatever. And it's got a little tool on the bottom, a 10 mil to tighten up the tuners if you need that. I got them all loosened up here. Just a few turns so they're slack, and then I just use the cutters. I just leverage them over the saddle. Just pop those pins out. Sometimes they get a little stuck in there. Sometimes the strings are kind of knotted around the post up here, so it's kind of a pain in the butt to get them out. All right, so you're home, you got the strings that you like, you want to be ready to put them on. I always start with the low E, just because it's, I don't know, just the closest to me. A lot of times people have trouble getting the string to sit in the hole of the bridge without it popping out. The pin has a little groove in it, and you want to make sure that groove is facing forward. That's for the string to sit in. I brought this little example here. When you put the pin in the bridge, you want that string to be up against the top of the guitar, not against the bottom of the pin. A lot of times that string ends up getting caught on the bottom of the pin, and when you try to tune, it just pops the pin right out. So you just want to make sure you feel it seat against the inside of the guitar. Okay, so I put the first one in. I felt it right up against the pin there and kind of wedge itself in place. And I put all the strings on to the bridge before I start to string it up. I'll just do that quickly. So go ahead and start stringing it up. I like to have the tuning posts or the holes in the tuner posts point almost straight like this. The important thing up here is having the right amount of wraps on there, and then making sure they're turning the right direction. So put that high E string in there. And you want it to come up from the inside of the headstock and over the top. You want it to spin to the outside. And to get the right amount of wraps, I just put 3 or 4 fingers up here at the nut, and I pull the string over that, and that kind of is going to give me enough wraps. So I just kind of pinch it down in place with my finger there, and take the winder. And the first wrap goes, I pull up over the top of the string as it comes around. Then after I pass it, I pull down so that the rest of the wraps wind down the post. Because that tuner post kind of has an hourglass shape, it kind of helps the string squeeze down on itself. I want to make sure that the strings wind down the post, not up, because you need some break angle back here for that string to ring out nicely. So on the D string, I'm going the opposite direction, so up through the middle and then out to the left, so that they kind of mirror themselves on either side of the headstock there. Low E. All right, so we got all the strings on. I'm going to tune it up to pitch. I'm going to get it pretty darn close as quick as I can. So we're going to stretch them out, cut them, and we'll have to retune it a few times. So after you get it up to pitch or close enough, you know, stretch those strings out a little bit. Obviously, you don't want to pull too hard that you break them, but this will get them to settle in quite a bit faster. If you really stretch them out and tune them a few times before you cut the strings, I think that's keeps them stable and they won't loosen up on you. I take the end of the string and just kind of pull it up against the tuner post to get a 90-degree kink in there as it's coming out of the tuner post. And that helps keep it pretty stable too. And while you do this, the string kind of settles in a little bit more. I cut these as close to the tuner as I can. And since they're pointed almost straight up, you almost can't cut yourself if you try. It's so tight in there. So that's pretty much it. It's going to tune different when you hold the guitar in playing position versus on the bench. So after you pick it up, start playing, you're gonna fine tune a little bit. That's pretty much it. One thing that you can do, which a very good and very angry luthier once told me, was that you push down on the string here at the saddle just a little bit to make sure it's coming out of off that saddle and off that nut. Nice and tight, and it's not bent or curved up here. And that's it. You're good to go.